Welcome back to TEL, where we are all about travel, education, and lifestyle. So today's video is about the Novi Sad Center, the city where I live in. But since I'm not from the city, we need someone who is from the city to explain about the city. So let's go meet her.
Hi,
Hi Angela.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
How's everything?
Everything's fine.
Ah,
How
so
about
guys,
yourself?
yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
So guys, this is my friend Angela. She's an actress and a part-time interior designer. So she's gonna take us through the city.
Yes, welcome.
So, what's your favorite spot to relax in the city center?
I feel like people here in Novi Sad love to sit at cafes, and we have a huge coffee culture in general.
Thanks.
And I feel like my favorite cafe where I love to sit down and just catch up with my friends would be Cafeteria.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The coffee is amazing.
What's your favorite childhood memory in Novi Sad?
I have so many, but maybe there was this thing called Zmajeve Dečje Igre, which was sort of like a talent festival for kids that always used to take place right there. And just all the kids from the city would gather around and there would be some sort of competition. Kids would like sing or perform, do all sorts of things, and it was really, really fun.
Like a cultural
Yeah, it was a cultural thing, yeah.
singing, drama.
Singing, yeah, drama performing. So,
You used to perform that time?
Yeah. and I used to sing as well,
Oh, nice.
which now seems too terrifying, but I did it as a child.
What's the most interesting historical fact about Novi Sad?
I feel like what many people don't know is that Novi Sad, up until like 200 years ago, used to be just a swamp.
Oh.
Like just a bunch of water and nothing existed here.
Really?
And then at one point, due to like environmental changes, it just dried out. And then the city came alive and people started, building things here and started living there. So I feel like that's an interesting fact.
And what's the one thing that you love about the city?
I just love the dynamic of the city. I love that when you come here, you're always in a relaxed state. The lifestyle is very slow paced and no one is really in a rush, which is really refreshing considering all the cities that I used to live in. And the people, I love the people. Everyone's really kind. Everyone's willing to help. You really feel like you're a part of community when you live here.
How has the city changed over the years?
I think the biggest change that I've noticed in the past couple of years would be how multicultural the city has become. There are so many people who came from all sorts of different backgrounds and nationalities that I find to be so refreshing and amazing for the growth of the people and the city itself. So I would say maybe that.
Yeah, and I find like, the city is more welcoming.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and I
As an
hope it
Indian.
stays that way. And I'm glad you feel welcomed by the city.
What's the best place to grab food around here?
Okay, so now we're currently entering like the zone of cafes and restaurants, and it's, as you can see, it's pretty packed, and that's how it looks
Yeah.
almost every single day. Literally doesn't depend on whether it's a weekend or not. People are always sitting outside and eating some good food. We have a pretty good pizza. But honestly, wherever you sit around here, the food is gonna be pretty decent. You should look out for this little building over there because it's gonna be a new restaurant very, very soon.
Oh, that
And
one.
power, stay tuned.
Which one?
So this one, the gray one, the gray
The
one.
gray one. Oh,
No, this one,
this one.
the gray one. You see that the
Yeah, yeah.
whole thing inside is in development.
Oh,
That's what I'm doing. So that will be the best restaurant, of course, once it's done. But yeah, we have some pretty good ones. Corzo is not bad.
oh, there is an Arabic restaurant also there. Have you been to that one?
No, actually.
It's
Have you?
yeah, it's really good. What was the name of that restaurant?
Then I have to try it.
Atrium.
Okay, cool. See, I mean, I live here, but there is still so much to explore.
Oh, there is a
Pastries.
clubbing area also. Wow.
Yes. Do you want to see that?
Yeah, we'll go there.
Okay.
After this, we'll go there.
Okay.
So, do you club? You party?
Yeah, I mean, depends on who you are. If you know and like Balkan music, you will definitely find somewhere to go out. But if you're a foreigner, a tourist, someone who doesn't really listen to Serbian songs and is leaning towards something more English based, then we also have options for that here in the city center. And I can show you that as well.
Nice.
Have you been to Pubere? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
where
yeah.
we met first time. So, where are we going now?
Let's go to the city's most beautiful park.
Oh,
I love nature and I think it's very grounding. I love spending time there whenever I have some free time to spare. This street is also really famous. It's like one of the oldest streets in the city. Again, packed with cafes.
so can you tell us about a unique festival or an event that takes place in Novi Sad?
Of course. So we have a music festival called Exit.
Oh, yeah.
And it's actually one of the really, really popular events taking place in our city. There's a bunch of artists coming from all around the world. It's quite renowned and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like a couple, I think like around 150,000 people visit it every year. So it's
What time?
Pretty
What
big.
time of the month?
it's always on the first or second weekend of July.
Oh, nice.
So it's during the summer, but the whole festival takes place at night, so it's
nice.
never too hot.
It
Yeah,
takes
it's
place in
always
the
a lot of fun.
Petrovara then, right?
Yes, it takes place on a fortress.
Oh,
So
in the
that's really
fortress.
in the fortress,
Oh.
yes.
Nice.
So that's really fun. And you have multiple stages that you can go to. It's quite unique, very unique to our city.
So, where are we going right now?
I will take you to my second favorite coffee shop that is in the middle of the park. And we're just now entering Dunavski. It's called the Danube Park. And yeah, it's really beautiful. It's right at the edge of the city center. And people love spending time here. So this is the cafe I was telling you about. It's in the park, and basically how the concept works is you get the coffee, then you can get one of the little tables or a blanket, and then you can either sit in the park, get your drinks, get your coffee, or you can choose to sit on a bench, catch up with one or two friends, get coffees. After that, you return the table, and that's it.
Oh,
It's
that's really
very
nice. That's a nice concept.
Yeah, it's a perfect way to catch up with friends, get some coffee, plus be in the nature. So,
Are there any must-visit places outside the Novi
the
Sad Center?
oh yeah, for sure. So, my favorite place to go during the summer, it's called Strand, which is like a public beach. And there you have, again, restaurants, places where you can eat, drink, but then you also have the beach. People often swim in the river. And there's an amazing program for like kids. They can play all sorts of sports, that it's really nicely safe and protected from the cars or anything else. So it's really a beautiful place for the kids to just be outside and play, but also for adults. I love being there. I mean, the fortress I was telling you about, except music festival. You can also go there, walk around, sit in the restaurants. There are nice little hiking trails around it that people can go around, and from there you have a beautiful view of the city. So I guess that's also a nice place.
Is there any adventure stuff?
I feel like you would have to drive quite far away from the city to get that. It's not really that close by. We do have like a kind of like a mountain. It's called Fruška Gora, where you can go. It's like 10-15 minutes away from the city. There you can go hiking. You have sometimes there's these races that they organize, which is really fun, and I guess that's like adrenaline inducing. But other than that, not that I know of.
I have a bunch of questions. You have to answer really fast.
Okay, I'll try my best.
If Novi Sad had a mascot, what do you think it would be and why?
Ooh, okay. So Novi Sad is called the Serbian Athens because of its cultural importance to the whole country. So I guess maybe the mascot would be like a goddess of Athens with like a Serbian flag. I don't know.
If you describe Novi Sad in one word, what it would be?
Home, peace. That's 2 words. Sorry.
How would you describe the lifestyle in Novi Sad?
Slow paced.
What's the best way to experience the nightlife?
Have a good friend group. If you have a fun friend group, you're gonna have fun anywhere.
Yeah, that's the main part. What's the one thing about Novi Sad that you think everyone should learn about?
Maybe I can tell the story about the lake.
Yeah.
So we're right now in the Danube Park, and there's this very famous small lake that some time ago, like 5 years ago, used to inhabit 2 swans that were called Isa and Bisa, and they were beautiful, in love, lived there for so many years. And unfortunately, 2 years ago, one of them passed away, and the other one, because of sadness and depression, and he just couldn't bear the fact to live another day without his other half, he also passed away. So now this lake is empty, unfortunately. Hopefully one day they will bring something else, but I feel like that's a beautiful story. I think Novi Sad is, in general, a very romantic city, and even animals are in love, so.
Yeah.
So I think we covered most of the city center. We're right now entering the clubbing area, which is like a very famous street full of clubs or different types of cafes where you have all sorts of different types of music as well. So yeah, I think once you see that, we can kind of conclude the city center tour. It looks very innocent during the day.
So during night, how will it be?
Just packed with people. And there will be a lot of hostesses outside of each club, like basically inviting you inside. Yeah.
So I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
It was a really nice day. Thank you so much.
Of course.
You're the
Thank
best.
you for having me. Anytime.
Yeah, and guys, we have a special announcement.
Okay, so we might have. Okay, the music is maybe loud.
Yeah, Angela.
Well, we might have a little project coming up on 1st of July, so stay tuned for that. We hope you're gonna like it as much as you did this video. It's gonna be very short, very sweet, but it will be carrying a very important message. So we hope you enjoy it.
So guys, July 1st, don't forget, okay? So thank you guys.
Thank you.
Have fun.